Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the covalent bonding. Now, in our universe, various compounds contains covalent bonds. For example, if we take sugar, carbohydrates, starch, wood, all contain covalent bonds. Now, in order to explain the covalent bonding, various theories put forth by the various scientists. For example, valence bond theory, molecular orbital theory, Lewis theory. Now, the valence bond theory fails to answer the certain questions like why He2 molecule does not exist and why the O2 molecule is paramagnetic. Now, these questions does not explain by valence bond theory. Therefore, the next theory is the molecular orbital theory, were put forth by Hund, Mulliken and Lennard Jones. This molecular orbital theory was explained by Hund, Mulliken and Lennard Jones. These three scientists explain the molecular orbital theory. Now, according to this molecular orbital theory, individual atoms combine to form the molecular orbitals. Means, when atoms combine, they form a molecular orbital. Means, this molecular orbital theory depends on atomic orbital. If this atomic orbital combine, then they forms a molecular orbital. Then our next point is the postulates of molecular orbital theory. Postulates of MO theory. Our first postulate is molecular orbitals are formed by the combination of atomic orbitals. Suppose atomic orbital, second atomic orbitals, they combine and to form a molecular orbital. Atomic orbital, it forms molecular orbital. Second postulate, in MO theory, all the electrons in molecule are considered to be under the influence of all the nuclei present in the molecule. For example, this atomic orbital consists of one nuclei. Another atomic orbital also consists of one nuclei. Now, in molecular orbital, it consists of two nuclei, and in this all the electrons present in this molecular orbital, they are under the influence of all the nuclei present in this molecular orbital. Means, in this molecular orbital there are two nuclei present and all the electrons, they are under the influence of all the nuclei present in this molecular orbital. Suppose there are three atomic orbitals. They combine and to produce a molecular orbital having three nuclei. Three atomic orbitals combine to produce molecular orbital, and in this all the electrons present, they are under the influence of all the nuclei present in this molecular orbital. It is the second postulate. Third one, the number of molecular orbitals formed is equal to the number of atomic orbitals undergoing combination. For example, if two atomic orbitals involved, then two molecular orbitals form. Two atomic orbitals combine, then there is a formation of two molecular orbitals. If four atomic orbitals combine, then there is formation of four molecular orbitals. Now, we have taken one example here. 1s atomic orbital plus second 1s atomic orbital. Here two atomic orbitals, they combine. When these two atomic orbitals combine, there is formation of two molecular orbitals, out of which one molecular orbital having lower energy, which is called as bonding molecular orbital, and another atomic or molecular orbital having higher energy, which is called as anti-bonding molecular orbital. Means two atomic orbital first, atomic orbital second. When these two atomic orbitals combine, they produce two molecular orbitals. One is the molecular orbital having lower energy, which is called as bonding molecular orbital or BMO, and another molecular orbital having higher energy, which is called as anti-bonding molecular orbital or which is called as ABMO. Means these two combining atomic orbitals, BMO having the lower energy than these atomic orbitals, whereas ABMO having higher energy than these atomic orbitals. The shape of the molecular orbitals depends upon the shape of the combining atomic orbitals. Means these two combining orbitals having S orbital means spherical shape, then the bonding molecular orbital and anti-bonding molecular orbitals, these two molecular orbitals form, their shape depends upon the shape of these combining atomic orbitals. If the p orbitals combine, then their shape of the molecular orbitals becomes like that. Next, the distribution of electron in molecular orbital is similar to the atomic orbitals. Means the electrons distributed as per the three principles. First one is the above energy rule, second Pauli's exclusion principle, and third one is the Hund's rule. Means electrons distributed according to these three rules. First one is the above energy rule, Pauli's exclusion principle, and Hund's rule. Next point is the combination of atomic orbitals takes place according to the LCAO energy rule. LCAO means linear combination of atomic orbital. These atomic orbitals combine according to this linear combination of atomic orbital rule. So this is all over about the postulates of molecular orbital theory. Thank you.